Hey YouTube, this is another predictions video, and it is for UFC Fight Night this Sunday, Overeem versus Arlovski. So let's get right to it. Um, First off, we got Olka, Sasaki, and Willie Gates. I'm going with Willie Gates. I just think he's a little bit better of a fighter. I know Olka has been a good fighter as well, but I just think Willie Gates will be a little bit too much. And then second is Leon Edwards versus Dominic Waters. I think Dominic Waters wins. I know he's the underdog coming off 2 losses, but I think he could win. I think he could take out Leon Edwards, and I think that'd be a pretty big win for him. A feature bout on Fight Pass is Kyoji Horiguchi and Neil Seery. I'm going with Kyoji Horiguchi. Of course, his only loss in the octagon is to Demetrius Johnson. Came back and beat Chico Camus, but I think he'll get another win over Neil Seery. I'm going with Horiguchi. Moving to the FS1 prelims, I've got, Jan Cabral and Reza Madadi. I'm going with Jan Cabral, He's just looked a little bit better in the octagon, in my opinion. And I think he's probably a big 155-pounder because he's been up 170 before. So, then we got a change to this fight. John Tuck taking on a newcomer named Josh Emmett. Josh Emmett replacing injured Nick Hayne. Glad I did this video after the update happened. Oh, this guy might be at Team Alpha Male because it says Sacramento, California, but he might be. I gotta go with John Tuck. Josh Emmett, he's coming in on like 4 days notice, something like that. But I gotta go with John Tuck. I think he's gonna be in the better shape. Next is Magnus Sedemlad versus Gareth McClellan. I'm actually gonna go with Gareth McClellan. He's an underdog. He's coming off of a 3rd round KO/TKO win over Bubba Bush. So I'm picking Gareth to win this fight, So the featured bout is Rustam Khabilov and Chris Wade. I'm going with Chris Wade. If he wins this fight, he goes quietly 5-0 in the UFC. So I think a win over Rustam would be huge for him. Moving to the main card, we got Carolina Kowalkiewicz. I don't know how to pronounce that exactly. Versus Heather Jo Clark. I'm going with Carolina. I think she's the Heather Jo Clark's 35 and Carolina's 30. Yeah, so I don't know. I just think Carolina's a little bit better. A little bit younger. I got her to win. Next is Nikita Krylov versus Francimir Barroso. I'm going with Francimir Barroso. I know he's had he's had some up and downs in the UFC, but I still got him to win this fight. Coming off with that win in January when I was in Boston. Yeah, the only loss he had is Hans Stringer. But I think he can win this fight. I think beating Nikita Krylov would be a pretty big victory for him. Yeah, 36 versus 24, but I still think he could win. Next is Germaine de Randamie versus the newcomer Anna Elmos. I'm going with Germaine de Randamie. She's probably I think Germaine has more experience than Anna, so I've got Jermaine to win. And Albert Tumanov and Gunnar Nelson is next. I got Gunnar Nelson, you know. I know Albert Tumanov lost his UFC debut to Ildemar Alcantara. Probably those octagon jitters got him, but he's been out of it ever since. He's on a tear. But I still think Gunnar Nelson will find a way to win. Next is the co-main event, Antonio Bigfoot Silva and Stefan Struve. I'm going with Bigfoot Silva. I know that Stefan Struve's like 7 feet tall, but he's... No offense to him, but he doesn't seem to be that good of a fighter. I mean, that's what my dad said too. I just don't think he could hang in there with Bigfoot. You know, I think Bigfoot's got this fight. You know, next is Alistair Overeem and Andrei Arlovski. I'm going with Alistair Overeem for the main event, you know. Alistair Overeem, he's coming off of a 3-fight win streak. I know he beat Brock Lesnar in his debut, lost a couple. He was winning those 2 fights and then got knocked out. And then came back, beat Frank Mir, and then lost to Ben Rothwell. Then on a 3-fight win streak. So I think he's looked better in his last 3 fights in the UFC than he's ever looked. You know, I think Alistair gets it done, and adds to his win streak. That would be a 4-fight win streak for him, and getting very close to getting to that title contention. So, all right, that's it for UFC Fight Night this Sunday, May 8th. Alistair Overeem takes on Andrei Arlovski on the FS1. And that's it. Catch you later. Bye.